So when you are in a corporate environment, there is lots of stress and a lot of pressure. Essentially, through my coaching, I was able to raise my self-awareness, and I had a number of moments where I went, hang on, the reason that I am getting so stressed at work is because that I am predisposing myself to stress. I am a people pleaser, I'm a high achiever, I'm a yes person. It's got me to where I am today, but it's also exacerbated my stress, and it's meant that I am predisposing myself to burnout. I initially sought out coaching very swiftly after the new year. I wanted to set some goals. So up until a certain point, I felt like I had been very lucky with everything that I had achieved. And then I had this feeling after the new year, no, I want to be a little bit more deliberate with the goals and challenges that I wanted to achieve. So I came across coaching, which is all about goal achievement, and I thought, this is amazing. I'm really interested in self-development. I think I've always been interested in that. And as I say, I had that new year feeling of, right, I really want to set a goal and take really deliberate, well thought out steps to achieve my goals. So I think I've always just had that side where I go, I want to learn more about self-development, learn more about why people do what they do, and how do you achieve these ambitious goals. You come away and you're energized and you're excited. And again, I had that feeling. I know when I've experienced therapy and counselling, it's very much you're looking at the past and it can feel quite heavy and overwhelming. But with my own experience of coaching, I think it was one of my first sessions, I went, I'm excited, I'm energized, I want to crack on with these actions and yeah, just move forward. And it was very different. So I knew I wanted to have more of that feeling for myself, but also to give that to others. I knew I wanted to go coaching full-time about 6 months ago. So I started out with a lot of feelers around, so working in a corporate environment, there are tons of people who need coaching on stress management and burnout, recovery and prevention. So a lot of feelers, some conversations with people that I knew within the business. And as I say, word of mouth is a big one for me, especially people saying, my partner's very stressed, or I know someone in my team. So yeah, word of mouth, I'd say, is one of the main ways that I get clients. It was really through coaching that I worked out that, hang on, Amy, you are burnt out. You've really struggled with stress your entire life. So yeah, it was actually through coaching that I worked that out. I took 2 years to get it done, and the reason for that is I had quite a lot of personal stress going on as well. So I had a very ill parent, so my mum was very unwell for a number of different years, and ended up passing in 2020. So I took a bit of a break from coaching and just took some time to heal, I guess, and just try and get my life back on track. So I was able to take a break from coaching and come back and eventually finish the qualification, which was great. I think once you are a qualified coach, coaching will come in throughout. So you'll find yourself speaking to friends and family and kind of shifting into coaching mode inadvertently, and just because you want to help them without telling them exactly what to do. So I think once you are a coach, naturally that will come through in your day-to-day conversations without it meaning to. And in my full-time career now as a stress management coach and trainer, I'm coaching daily. So I tend to coach one-to-one clients specifically on their stress management. So for me, coaching is the perfect practice to raise my coachees' self-awareness of what is causing their stress, what is preventing them from getting out of the cycle of burnout, all that sort of stuff. And then how can we start to put practical tips and techniques and tools in place that is going to ultimately reduce their stress and hopefully get them to recover from burnout if that is the situation that they're going through. I also have big aspirations when it comes to working with big organizations, corporates, working with lots of different teams, leadership teams, to make sure that they understand what stress is, how they can start to manage it better, and what can they do in terms of changing their organizational culture. in order to set themselves up in the best possible way to manage stress. And the main reason that I love coaching, it is life-changing for your clients. I get a lot of energy from the experience that I have with my coachees. It really is fulfilling to me. And my previous role, I never had that type of energy. I never had that type of fulfillment, passion, joy that I get with my coaching clients and off the back of my coaching sessions that I deliver. So it's a very different experience and feeling, and again was one of the reasons why I decided to make that big brave leap, as people are telling me, into coaching. But it makes a lot of sense. You go, listen, if you feel that good off the back of a coaching session, really it's a no-brainer. You've just got to go for it and pursue it, and it will work out.